Roughly 1/4 of Genesis is focused on Joseph. They've been back in the land of promise now for 11 years. Joseph's 10 older half-brothers are aged between 17 and 24. Jacob is 108 years of age. Benjamin, his full brother, is still a baby. The final 14 chapters of Genesis is the toldot, in narrative form, of Jacob. We discover Joseph tending the flocks with his half-brothers. We have fairly strong evidence to assume Joseph was sent as his father's eyes to report back to him. Joseph brings in a failing report against Dan, Naphtali, Gad, and Asher. This bad report adding fuel to their fire of hatred for Joseph. Joseph the snitch. At least that's how his brothers saw him. A festering jealousy is understandably bubbling away in the house of Israel. They couldn't even talk with Joseph peaceably. The special tunic Jacob had made for Joseph was like a matador's cape waved before the snorting noses of his bullish brothers. In the King James, it's rendered as a tunic of many colours. Most likely, what's being described is a full-length cloak extending to the palms and ankles, expensively made by a master craftsman, a symbol of a father's love for a son. But to Joseph's brothers, the coat was a visceral symbol, the embodiment of their hatred for him. The coat was a symbol of an overlord, a ruler, someone superior. Joseph is one of the most spectacular examples of types of the coming Messiah. When you look through the entire record of Joseph's life, he comes out squeaky clean, above reproach, pure, upright in all his ways. The only hint of a crack in his armour of uprightness is in the telling of these two dreams to his family, and his wearing of the expensive coat of distinction whilst he was out farming. The actions of Jacob and Joseph certainly flamed the brothers' fires of bitterness and jealousy. Joseph never for a moment considers compromising the truth to satiate or placate the anger of his brethren. He almost seemed to intentionally insult and enrage them. There are numerous encounters between Jesus and the religious elites that mirrors this behaviour of Joseph. We come to realise with these two dreams, Joseph the increaser is a prophet of God. Jacob wondered how it would all play out, and Joseph's brothers were unable to hide their envy of him, determined to see the dream not play out. Who is the woman of Revelation 12? A pregnant woman, clothed with the sun, the moon under her feet, 12 stars as a garland, crying out in labour? Genesis 37 is the simple key unlocking the mystery of the woman in Revelation 12. The woman is Israel. Joseph the prophet not only predicts 22 years into the future when his family will literally bow before him. He interprets a prophecy given by the Apostle John 2,000 years before John made the prophecy.